everyone. How are you all doing? How are you doing? I trust you are doing very well. As for me, by God's grace, I'm perfectly fine, and I believe you are fine as well. That is why you are here to watch my video, so I know you are definitely doing perfectly fine. Thanks so much for dropping on my channel today to watch my video, and thank you so much for clicking. If you are just passing by for the first time, please make sure you hit on the red subscription button below, so that each time I upload a new video, you will be the first person to get notification. And if you are a return subscriber, I thank you so much for always coming by to watch my video. Thank you for sharing and inviting your friends and family to watch my video. As you keep on doing that, that is how God will keep on blessing you. Thanks so much. So if you are new to this channel, we talk about beauty, and I also share spiritual tips in which they can help you and I in our day-to-day lifestyle. So if you're interested in things like that, please make sure you hit on the red subscription button below, so that each time I upload a new video, definitely you will be the first person to get notification to watch my video. All right, without taking so much of your time, let's get into today's video. And before we get into today's video, if you are new, when we talk about spirituality, okay, there is nothing fetish, there is nothing diabolic, there is no sacrifice you are going to do. Everything you do here is natural, and by God's grace, you are definitely going to receive the desired result, or the result, or the answers you are looking for. Okay, all right, let's get into today's video. So in our today's video, like, have you ever been in a situation whereby someone actually says something to you, and you look at yourself and you feel like, did I actually do this thing? Am I the one they are talking about? Have you ever been in a situation like that? Yes, I've been in a situation like that, and I'm here to share with you guys what I did and how it turned out. So if you have ever been in a situation like that, and someone said something about you, or a collection of people said something about you, maybe one of your friends went and said something to one person, and they carry it. You know how news fly, right? And people start looking at you with certain kind of eye, like degrading you, saying negative things about you. If you have been in a situation like that, and you hear people say things to you or about you that you don't like it, because someone has given that stigma about you, has painted you, that people will see you in that kind of way, will see as that kind of person, as a bad person, and is spreading rumor or bad news about you. How you can make that person whosoever did something like that, how you can make them, if you want to pay them, if you want to give their own pound of flesh to them, like what they did to you, they should experience it. Okay, they experience it without you being involved. Yes, you will make that person to experience the same thing he or she has done to you, in a sense that you are just going to leave everything in God's hands, and anything that person has said about you all know, they always say karma is a bitch. Yes, but you can fasten karma to go back to that person. If they did something very wrong to you, and you know you are very innocent and you don't deserve what they said, you don't deserve all these things, there's a way you can make it, and whatever that person said about you, it will happen to them. There's the trauma you went through, the hard times you went through, like you were depressed, you felt like committing suicide, you felt like everyone was against you, you cried. Yes, there's a simple way in which you can make that same thing, or they can eat in their own pot of soup. Yes, this is what you have to do. You are going to pray for 3 nights, every midnight. Okay, because during that period you are very sad, you feel so broken. If you have ever found yourself in a situation like that, you understand what I'm talking about. And even if you found yourself in a situation like that, even if it happened long time ago, and you want something or something of that nature or that scenario to happen to that person, or to whosoever said that, this is what you have to do. every midnight you take off your dresses. You're just naked without having any dress on. You're naked just as the way you came into this world. Get your Bible, open your Bible and you read Psalms. I read Psalms 35. After you've read Psalms 35, go down and you read Psalms 9 to 1. You're going to read that every midnight, and you pray and you ask God to fight your battle for you. Pray and let God fight your battle for you. Do that for 3 good nights. Believe me. After doing that, it's not going to happen like if you pray and you finish the next day, that same day is going to happen to that person tomorrow. After doing that, believe me, just in a short while, you are going to see how things are going to turn out to you. That person is going to experience something like that. Even if it's something that they might have forgotten about it, you are going to see 1 or 2 persons start coming up to you and asking you what actually happened back then when someone was was spreading rumor about you concerning this. That is how gradually it will begin to open up, and people will begin to come up to you and actually want to hear your own part of the story. Meanwhile, on the other hand, whosoever actually spread out that rumor or said that thing about you that you don't like, they are going to begin to feel that same heat, that same pressure, that same depression you felt back then. Believe me, it works perfectly. Just naked yourself and you read those 2 Psalms. God is a miracle God. It's going to happen to you. That same person is going to experience the same thing, the same situation you experience. Okay? So guys, all you need to do is believe and do the prayer. It works perfectly. I've experienced it, and I'm just sharing with you guys what to do if you ever find yourself in a situation like that. Okay? Or if you found yourself in a situation like that a long time ago, and you feel like this person to also experience something like this, pray. Just naked yourself and you pray, and you watch God will do things for you. It might delay, but God never denies what justice belongs to you. Justice will always come to you. Alright? Thanks so much, and see you guys in our next video. Make sure you subscribe.